name is Vithya. I'm actually from London, live in Malaysia now. And I don't work for a company, but I sort of branded myself. And I'm going to show you and talk to you guys about how to brand yourself and how to grow your own business. You know, is there anybody here who doesn't speak Tamil or understand Tamil? Something wrong? Okay, Mike. Sorry. Okay, sure. A few people, so I'll try and talk as much Tamil, English as I can. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to, we can move on to the next one. Okay, today I'm going to talk about me, my branding strategy, how I grew in my business, and how social media affected or helped me grow my branding. That's what I'm mainly going to be talking about. Okay, who here knows about me or has heard about me? No? Nobody? Okay, fine. So I'm a makeup artist. That's what I do as a business. And you'll think, okay, you're a makeup artist and they're like, you'll just hire their services and they'll come and do, your hair and makeup and that's all. And that's all a makeup artist does. For me, I started as a makeup artist, but as every Asian parents, my parents weren't happy with me being a beautician. So I actually had to do a degree in biology and psychology, which I did. And then I told my parents I'm not happy with it. It was very hard to convince them. I was 23 at the time, so this was a good 11 years ago now. For them at 23, I should have been married, had 2 kids at least, and settled down in life. So obviously me wanting to start my own business was very different. And it's not something my parents accepted. For my mom, it was literally like, ayo, dale. Like, so it was kind of like really hard to convince them. So that's what I ended up changing my career. And I actually did a diploma in hair and makeup at Loyola College of Fashion. I thought, if you want to go into a profession, let's say some of you might want to even go into photography, something that you might do on the side. I can see a lot of guys here, so that could be an option. Some of you might want to be designers. So I wanted to basically get a qualification in it, and that's what I did. I went to Loyola College of Fashion, did a 1-year course, and then I didn't know what I wanted to do after. Did I want to do fashion? Did I want to do, TV makeup, movies? One of my best friends got married the same year that I qualified, and she said, "Oh, Vithya, can you do my hair and makeup for my wedding?" And I said, "I don't know how to do a sari, how to drape a sari. I don't know how to get somebody ready for a wedding." Anyway, she asked me, I went to the wedding, I got her ready, and the people that came to the wedding asked my friend, "Oh my God, your makeup looks amazing. Who did your makeup?" So it was word of mouth, it was recommendation. That's how my business started. And again, from that, I went on to doing editorial, film makeup, so I've worked with celebrities like Ankara, Sneha, Anirudh, I've done makeup on Bharati Rajasa, I've even worked with Amy Jackson as well. And I actually 2 days ago did a shoot with Sneha again. So it's kind of like you get great opportunities like that. Obviously that's now, this didn't happen 10 years ago. And my focus, so who here, part-time while you're studying, are working as well to add a bit of extra cash? Only 3 people, really? Okay, quite a few then. So that's what I did from the age of 16. I had to work part-time. And what you learn from working part-time is that customer service is really important. You learn things like how you were saying from a consumer's point of view, and that's very important. You cannot sell a product. So in my case, it's selling a service if you don't know what the other person is going to react or how they're going to, it's quite important to have that sort of background, I think. So now I have over 450,000 followers on all of my social media platforms. So I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, and I used to be on Snapchat. Facebook was the start of my career in 2008. And back in 2008, I don't know, some of you might have been too young then, I don't know. But in 2008, everyone was on Facebook, okay? Now I would say a lot more of our parents are on Facebook than back in 2008. So when I started in Facebook, and that was around the same time that Facebook introduced business pages, so you can open a Facebook business page and start your business that way. So I thought, hey, I don't have money to pay a designer to make my website. I don't have money to get business cards. So why don't I just promote my work on Facebook? And it actually worked. And I remember at the time when I reached 1,000 likes on Facebook, I was so excited, and I called up my parents and I'm like, oh my God, 1,000 people know me. But obviously you then have to figure out, how do people who follow you pay for your services? You know, it's one thing following you on social media, it's another thing people actually asking to book you. So I joined Instagram in 2012. So on my Facebook I have about 74,000 followers. So can you imagine, in 11 years, that's where I've reached, okay? But Instagram, joining it in 2012, I reached, well, I'm on 195K now, just because in 2 days, doing makeup on Sneha got me 5,000 more followers, okay? So it's just simple things like that. That's marketing, that's what it is, that's what we come down to. And then YouTube I joined in 2014, and that platform I used more for education, you know, just to show makeup tutorials, so it's easy. Sometimes you think, dang, like, let me start a YouTube channel and let me earn some money. But what are you good at and how are you going to do it, right? So those are the little things. And for me it was easier because as a makeup artist, I can give free tutorial. Like me, you know, they're empathetic and they feel they can relate, or they feel like they have a connection with me. Because I'm not just somebody who's trying to sell something, I'm actually trying to, you know, be a person that you can just hang out with, you know, and have as an experience on your wedding day. Authenticity, okay? Authenticity is usually how it's become a thing for me that for all my bridal jobs I actually wear black and I look very professional and clean, and that's something people will remember. So you do certain things to kind of stand out. I was also the first Tamil makeup artist to travel around the world to teach makeup as well. That's not something people do. People do workshops locally in their own country, but I was somebody who traveled as far as Canada, Australia, you know, all over Asia, all over Europe. And that was like something new as well. Now, how do you build trust with YouTube? How many of you actually watch YouTube on a regular basis? There you go. How many of you have your own YouTube channel where you do something? Okay, a few of you. How many are interested in opening a YouTube channel? Okay, a little bit more than people are having. Great, so this is what I'm sort of going to talk about a little bit. Okay, so remember we were talking about the triangle, okay, that Francis Ray was talking about. A logical choice. Now the reason people subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I have, you know, over 200,000 subscribers now, is because my portfolio. They know who I am, they know what kind of work I do, the celebrities that I've worked with, or the sort of experience that I have over the 11 years. That's my portfolio. That's why people straight away, you know, subscribe. Empathy. I'm giving a free tutorial. People don't have to pay. You know, it's like I'm teaching you something for free, right? So that's another thing that falls under empathy. Authenticity. I don't know if any of you, I mean, a lot of you don't even know who I am, but I actually do videos in Tamil as well. So I do an entire YouTube tutorial of a makeup look in Tamil from start to finish, which was really, really hard for me to begin with. App on their phone, or you know, all these parents have smart TVs at home now, so they can watch YouTube, their dramas, their serials on YouTube, so YouTube is accessible. Obviously on your laptop computer. It's less competition, because there are so many people on YouTube having channels about food, makeup, photography, whatever it is, movies. It's like you don't feel it's that much of a competition. You just feel like, hey, you can just join and people will view your work anyway, either way. It's the fastest growing platform. It has an international audience. So a lot of people got to know me in India mainly because of YouTube. So YouTube is what actually helped me brand myself, and people were aware of it. So one of my videos that I did when I first started, okay, I didn't have good camera equipment, I didn't have lighting, I didn't have anything, no facilities. And I used my iPhone, I put it sort of like where the window is, stood in front of it with really poor lighting, and I did a sari draping video. I didn't know how to pause and play, and I wasn't very good at editing either. That video has over 5 million views. And it's mainly because it's content. People don't care about the quality of stuff, they care about the content. Get to the point. And that's what I kind of did with my YouTube channel as well. It's growing. There's so much to learn for me as well. But that's what I would probably advise if you want to start. Monetization. Come on. Like if you're making the effort to do videos and you're getting paid for it by YouTube, why not? Okay, so that was like another great thing. And efficiency in search engine optimization. So you know sometimes when you put a name, like let's say somebody said, hey, have you seen Samantha Prabhu's new dance video? Okay, straight away you're going to type in Samantha Prabhu dance. And these 3 words, they're like search engine. So the second that comes up, you'll see so many videos that are related to it. Now the Vummidi, it's like with YouTube, it's so much easier for somebody to actually come across your video depending on that. So it's a good way of doing it. So obviously my marketing video, can you press the next slide? So whatever I've just talked about, it's very different to what you guys probably study here and the kind of talks that you're going to hear today anyway. But it's just a different approach to marketing and how I've marketed myself. So I hope you will use it. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much, Loyola College
I now call upon Mr. Srikar, Demand and Growth Lead, Danzo, Expo Founder.